Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
On the option, here's Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on a team sending this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Ward on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
Come on, man.
John Feliciano, the guard, the guilty party there. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's a give to Barkley. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. He was creeping up toward 200 yards, thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
Ward now, looking to throw on 2nd down.
Catch the fucking ball or get it off my team. Like, I'm not even fucking around.
And now it brings it down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Ward looking for Shepard deep. Touchdown Giants. Sterling Shepard. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now 1st quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And he will have the Cowboys' 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down.
Come on, guys. Jesus, man. Defense.
But the mark shows 1st down. Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Get up there and fucking cover him.
Cowboys.
Oh my god, dude, it fucking irritates me.
On the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's Ward on 1st and he will
fucking block.
Micah Parsons. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Come on, dude.
Now Ward off play action. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Defense. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Ward. And it's caught. Touchdown. Sterling Shepard. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground.
I knew it. Oh, good route. Jesus, fuck, dude. I can't stop. My defense is horrible.
Cowboys. CD Lamb, his first touchdown
fucking horrible.
Campaign. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. With a PAT, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Yeah.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box.
He's got a man complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Giants. Kenny Galladay, 76 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Of course.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to repeat their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tab and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And now the rookie's free. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six.
The rookie.
Giants touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Jalen Jones. That's the second pick over, or 8th pick in the draft.
And the lead is now 13. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. You know, normally he's probably happy with how he's playing. He's playing pretty well, but in the second quarter you look up your team's losing. I don't think any quarterback's satisfied.
Not at all, and what they're really seeking is how do I play even better and inspire to do exactly the same in order for us to get back on top on the scoreboard. That's when you find out you have a quarterback. If they're just satisfied with their stat line,
they're not really a leader.
Not at all. You just have a guy playing the position.
And the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Prescott off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. They adjust.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Come on, do we have a play action?
Yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There's not any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Oh, what a fucking throw and catch. Oh my God, what a catch.
A big play there for the Giants.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
To throw is Ward, operating from the gun.
Beautiful.
He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
Oh my God.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. They'll throw again. Prescott. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, we'll just run it.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've reached halftime here. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Washington, and now they lead this ball game as well. Set to go here, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Ward. He'll buy some time right. Looking for Shepard deep. And this is
got him.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Going for it all. Open man, he's got him. It's
got him.
For a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 28 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 10th carry now for Elliott.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A first down throw for Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on second down. Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A first down carry by Elliott.
Getting held.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So now Dak Prescott off, Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. Back to throw. Ward.
Of course.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Ward to throw on 2nd down. Throwing deep for Golladay.
Got him.
Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Ward. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Tony. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Barkley. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
Dude, get out of the...
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
You're so dumb. Get out of the way.
I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run with Barkley, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are on their way to a 2-0 start. Gano the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across
Pussy
the
yards
before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Shifts past him at the 45. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. Prescott from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him.
Come on.
That'll bring up 4th down.
2 fucking guys right on him. Give me a break.
15 before they drop it.
Yeah, okay.
Not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is caught.
No.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Sean McKeon there to make the grab. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Donovan Wilson that time there on the tackle. 2nd down. Here's Barkley again. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 38. 106 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On third down, Barkley. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Ward eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0. And now it appears that the referee's been charged. And he'll give a review of this being. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that will extend this big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That's caught out right by Jennings. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott forced out to his left. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Prescott now from the 50. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds
to try
to
for a pick.
This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them